Hello, this is Pieboy, and welcome back to the track. We are nearing the end of our season. We are at Mexico. We only have 2 more races after this, so let's get into it. We have a really good defensive duel throughout this race, so I hope you enjoy it. Here's qualifying. You need to make sure that you don't get wheel spin through that corner and try to get on the power as early as you can. You have this long start straight. I brake between the 100 and 150 meter board and go down into 4th. And then down into 3rd for this next corner to try to get as much power out of that chicane as you can to get onto this next straight. Brake at the black box, down into 3rd. You can kind of run over the corners a bit. The orange bumps don't unsettle you too much. You want to keep close. So I'm running a fairly low downforce setup. So I lift here and then I power through this section. The car feels a little light, but I control it alright. I take this in 3rd gear. I straddled that curb and then I had a bit of a lockup there. So this wasn't my best lap, but I didn't practice too much. So I qualified in 5th. Sucuri is right ahead of me. Babino was really fast on this track, and you'll see more of him during the race. Usually he's a little farther back, but he held it with all of us. So 5 red lights, and here we go. I get a decent start. Looks like Sucuri got a better start, and Dead Zero is coming up on me. I feel like the Red Sea parted for me there. So I take 1 position.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Sucuri really got shuffled down. Here Tron is trying to find a way past Babino. Which makes me brake a little harder, and I lock my front wheel a bit. Since I'm running kind of a lower downforce setup, I'm not nearly as quick as most of the other drivers through here, through the S's, and then I am the fastest off in the 1st sector. I brake too late there, probably because the car is heavier and we just did qualifying, so the car feels a little differently. So I lost some time on Babino and Tron, but Dead Zero is pretty far back, so on my own a little bit. See if I can make up for the mistakes and catch back up to Tron and Babino. I probably could brake later for that 1st corner, maybe drop down into 3rd gear, but since I didn't practice a ton, I'm driving at like 90% of my ability, 95% of my ability to keep things smooth and comfortable, to avoid any spins, or I still have decent pace. Not as fast as the front runners, but I still have a chance at a podium, I think. So Tron got past Babino. I don't think I'll catch up to Tron, but I think I could possibly catch Babino and pass him. Their battle really helped me to get closer to them. Lose the rear end a little bit.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS
Let's see if I can close a little more and get into DRS range of Babino for next lap. So just to mention, sign-ups for next season are already out. So if you want to join us, just go to precisionracingleague.com. I think that's the website, or you can just Google it. And the PC Gnosis season 13, I think. You can come join us if you think that, well, we accept people of all skill levels. There are people at the front of the pack, people at the back, for everyone to race with. So it looks like I've closed the gap a fair amount on Babino that lap. So I'm getting DRS. I think I'm a little too far back to try to overtake on this straight. But maybe at the end of the next straight I have a chance. I get over to the side to make sure I don't run into the back of them. So I'm a bit closer. But the straight just might not be long enough. Nope. There, we both go deep there.
Sorry, Kurt.
Looks like Sucuri has moved up into 5th. Yeah, I'm really losing ground on Babino through here.
We have excess fuel weighing us down. Set the fuel mix to mode 3. Let's push.
Looks like Sucuri has caught up to me.
The distance to the leader is 9.2 seconds.
So he's within DRS range, and I lost DRS range on Babino that lap. Not the best lap for me. Now I'm going to have to start, not only while I'm trying to attack Babino, to start defending against Sucuri. It looks like he lost his back end a little there, so it gave me a little bit of respite. I really didn't go through there very well. And yeah, Sucuri has a run on me. Should be able to take it from me. Oh, he went deep. So I'm able to just stay ahead of him. But he'll be right on my tail now. He'll probably just take me on the straight. I'm up in Rich Mix.
Is 2.0 seconds. So the gap to our teammate is 9.3 seconds.
I go into the middle of the track to try to defend. Okay, since I'll take these apexes if he's not on my side. He has DRS on me again. But with my low downforce and rich mix, I'm able to defend from his. Had a little moment there, but not big enough of a mistake for him to take advantage. But oh, he's right on my tail now. And I'm losing ground on Babino more and more. Okay, my run through there was a little better. Not perfect, but I'll stay ahead for another lap. Went down an extra gear than I usually go. So back to the middle of the track to defend. I'd rather have the inside line on this corner, because that gives me the inside line on the final corner, which keeps me ahead. Oh, Babino had a moment. And while I was trying to avoid Babino, I turned into Sucuri on my side, and that put me into a bit of a drift or a skid, and lost traction and time. But Sucuri was nice to let me keep the position. If you watch his video, which he's posted, then you'll see that he let up significantly to let me get my traction again and go. Lost it a little there. Go wide there. So he's probably gonna get me on this straight. Yeah, he's right there.
0.4 seconds.
Nice DRS. Going to my outside.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.0
He out
seconds.
braked himself a little. And the line I took was slightly better than his, so I'm able to stay on his side. He'll get the inside for this corner. I have a bit of a bump, but I'm able to stay ahead. He went a bit deep on that corner, and then in correcting he had to go down an extra gear and slowed him down a bit. So once again I stayed ahead when I was almost sure he was going to overtake me. So I don't know if he just let up because of that bump and thinking it was his fault, or what happened exactly.
The pit window has opened.
I have a little more space here, but I don't think I'll catch up on this straight, so I can stay to the left. And watching his video, I've realized that I do tend to wander across the track and don't take the straightest lines. Feel a little bad about that. Of course, the track is constantly changing size and shape and direction. A little deep there. But I'm definitely not trying to weave to block at all. I try to kind of stay in my, like if I choose the middle, I'll try to stay in the central lane. A bit deep there too. Here I go into the pits. So, let's see if he passes me. Oh, I got lucky there. I got super lucky that I didn't get a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Because that makes you come into the pit lane an extra time. That would have definitely lost me a few positions.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Like if you go back and watch that pit entry in slow motion, it says that I need to be under 50 miles per hour. When I cross the line, it says like 52, 53 miles per hour. It doesn't drop below 50 until like half of my car is past that line. Yeah, I got really lucky there. So now I need to put in a good lap with these new fresh tires to try to stay ahead of Sucuri. It's nice to have a lap worth of respite from Sucuri. I don't have to worry about him attacking constantly. But we've had already like 5 laps worth of battles where he's lunged at me several times. Lunge probably isn't the right word. He's tried to overtake me cleanly. Lunge has a connotation of him dive bombing me, which he hasn't done. Okay, let's see. He's on the ultra softs. There he is. I'm still ahead. Looks like I gained some time. Extended the gap a little over that lap. So it might take him a couple laps to catch me. Maybe just till the end of this lap. He is on ultra softs. So he's gambling that he'll catch me, pass me. Then at the end of the race, when his tires are worse, that he'll be more on his own. Which often happens during these races. That for the last stint you're completely on your own. Unless someone makes a mistake and puts them right in your path. Yeah, I'm watching his video with his higher downforce, and he just, not only does he have more downforce through that windy section, he takes a better line. I didn't practice enough to really get a good line down. So, looks like he's already in DRS range. That'll help him catch me. Even though this first sector is where I'm fastest. Just means he won't lose ground to me here and then catch up to me through the S's. That looks like he gained still.
Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Looks like I'm starting to catch Babino too. It's not quite as fast as Stint. I didn't get through there very well, and Sucuri's taking advantage of it. He outbroke himself again. Actually, if you go and watch his video, one of the big reasons that happens is that corner is very off camber, and trying to go around the outside, that you have to go so slowly because of the camber of the corner. Whereas if you hit the apex, you get a bit of the flat inside corner, so you can take it faster. Oh, he's right on my tail again with DRS. Okay, he's going around the outside. But I kept her around the outside of the next corner. I was able to get a better run through there and come out ahead. So another lap successfully defended. But one of these days he's gonna get by me. certainly I'm going to make a small mistake that he can capitalize on. Oh, he's right there. DRS, he should get by me here. He's taking the inside this time. And there he is. There he's by me. He didn't get through there very well. And I'm up in Rich Mix. He has DRS and I'm gaining on him. Wow. That gives me the inside of this corner. I do the switchback. Oh, I brake too late. I push him wide. I feel bad about that. I'm going to give him the position because we want to be side by side like that. So I just let him through there. Yep, I made that small mistake and ran into the side of him, pushing him wide, making him skid a bit, losing traction and slowing him down. I just braked slightly too late. Should have probably gone down into second gear, and I could have held on to him. So that was lap 14. Moving on to lap 17. Sucuri is up the road. He was definitely faster than me on this track. So it looks like he might have caught up to Babino. You just see him up there. Yeah, he's right behind Babino, starting to hound him. Wonder if how quickly he'll be able to get by Babino. Took him a good 10 laps or so to get by me. Looks like they just lapped a car at Fruit Salsa. We just let them by. They're side by side. Babino stays ahead. Now Fruit Salsa gets out of my way. That's nice of him.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.0 seconds.
They're side by side again. Sucuri is do everything he can. I just don't get a very good view of it. And Sucuri's ahead now. So he must have overtaken through that final corner. Actually, if you go back and watch Sucuri's video, I thought that was a pretty impressive overtake that he did. So he got by Babino in like a single lap. Now it's time to see if I can catch Babino now that I'm not trying to keep Sucuri behind me. So we've moved on to lap 21. That's my teammate coming out of the pits that I'm lapping, but I haven't pitted yet, so I think I plan to pit at the end of this lap or the end of the next lap. Looks like Babino has kept on the tail of Sucuri. So they've continued their battles. I'm surprised that wasn't a corner cut. Yeah, it looks like Sucuri has had a very active race of constant battles so far.
Gap ahead is 2.5 seconds.
I'm just ruining my mistake into the double apex corner because I thought that switchback move I pulled on Sucuri was super awesome. but it didn't bear any fruit because I made a mistake right after that. Probably because I was thinking, wow, that was an awesome move, and that distracted me from my driving.
17.2 seconds.
So it's like MBR is still kind of hanging with me. I might be helping him with DRS. But he's not quite close enough for me to consider letting him unlap himself for me, and I'm also planning on hitting this lap, so I'll just keep racing as quickly as I can. But I am remembering back in Japan where he let me unlap myself, and then my game froze again, and I'm worried he lost time in that race. Okay, I braked better for the pit line this time. It looks like Babino's right ahead of me. Ah, it's making me wait. I had a good pit stop. And it made me wait forever for Babino to go by.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
I feel like I lost time to Babino because my pit crew wouldn't let me go. Looks like Mega Man's behind me now. But he probably hasn't pit yet. I'm currently in 6th, but I'm pretty sure that's actually 5th. I think someone still needs to pit. Unless they're going for a 1-stop. Oh, Babino spun. I'll take that position. Now on the forums, Babino said that there was some weird lag between him and Dead Zero that caused him to spin there. So, in the intervening laps, not much happened. It just got darker, as you can see. It looks like it's threatening rain, but no rain came. Just the track got a lot colder and made it have less grip. Alright, Fruit Salsa gets out of the way again
This is your final lap.
to relap him.
The race. Okay, the gap behind is 3.1 seconds.
Oh, so I do have a 3-second time penalty, so I'm just barely 3 seconds ahead. So as long as I keep it together, I'll keep 4th position. Sucuri is just way up the road. I think I'm keeping pace with him alright, but I won't be able to catch him at all. So yeah, these kind of last 10 laps have been pretty boring. Just me on my own, trying not to make any big mistakes. Trying to pull away from Babino a little so that I can keep this position. There's a good chance he also has a time penalty, but because this is a track that's easy to corner cut on. Maybe not as easy as some others. Oh, that's a nice effect with all the smoke, making the Mexican flag. Final corner. Final little bits of rich mix. Let's see, does Babino take my spot? Nope. I keep 4th. Nice. So I'm in 4th. Sucuri took 3rd. Tron won the race with Dark in 2nd. My teammate's down in 9th with Mega Man in 8th, so that gives us another 10 points over the Renault team. Overall, I'd say that was a really good race. It was really fun battling with Sucuri for that 3rd spot. He won out in the end, but I really made him work for it. So, these are my results for the season. So far, it's been a really good season. I did not expect these kinds of results at the beginning of the season. Had 4 podiums, points in every single race, most of which are top 5, and we only have 2 more races this season. I looked, if Nick doesn't come join us, then I pretty much have 3rd place secured. I'm like 35 points ahead of Mega Man, so he'd have to take 2nd place twice with me getting no points over the next 2 races, so it's still possible, but I think it's kind of unlikely. So I hope you enjoyed this race. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all of the above, and I'll see you back at the track next time. This is Bye Boy.